Baseball.
Into its second century. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Skied into straightaway right. McCaig is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Smokey. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Miller at second. Sheely at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Maris waits on it. And the inning is over. Now batting, Randy Maris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch.
Ready for another chance. Randy Maris. He singled his last time up. On the ground to second base. This could. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Escobedo going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down to short, this could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Chance. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Settling in now, Nick Ray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped up. Workman is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Digging in once again, Smokey. He went deep back in the 5th. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Standing in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. He's running. Hit high and deep out to left. Escobedo ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. We've seen these guys go deep. 3. Striding in for Boston, Damian McCaig. The 3-2 pitch. To short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're
leading off the inning, Randy Maris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Randy Maris.
Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Juan Escobedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. 8-4 tonight. So the Bronx Bombers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Eli Becerra earns his 8th victory of the season. Tuesday Night Baseball. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Justin Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Justin Brown.
Hard on the ground to second. Smokey comes up with it. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Where on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Brown. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting base. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Next for New York, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Where? Going back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in.
Next up for the Red Sox, Tommy Spears. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit ball to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Smokey will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count 2-2.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Very weakly on the ground. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Hit out towards second. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Spears patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box now, Sergio Rubio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners off for second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number. In now, Justin Brown. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back.
1-1-1.
Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 with. They're running out.
And the throw is in time to get him to. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The New York Yankees. Now from Fenway. Into the box. Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Dig.
Smokey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside.
Digging in, Damian McCaig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
1-1-1.
Back up the middle. Smokey has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. Holton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Maldonado. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off a right-handed. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Eric Workman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Workman.
On the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Javier Luis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey up the middle. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Lorenz going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. And the runner will score from first. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. Digging in, Jarrett Coe. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Hey, after that...
Now at the plate, Darren Zinn. He singled his last time up.
Zinn.
And on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. At the plate, Smokey. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Center fielder, Freddie.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in, Geraldo Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The left fielder, number 25.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Abraham Quevedo, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready now, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brown ranging back, and it's off the green monster. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 1-0. There's a fly ball toward the line in right field. A long run, and he's not going to get there. It falls for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping in, Damian McCaig. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Damian McCaig.
This one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Getting set for base. Next for New York, Smokey having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Maynard is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Luke Maynard. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Digging in to try it again, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jason Neal.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first. Ready for another shot now. Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Maynard has got it, and the side is retired. So striding in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Miller, the runner at second with one away. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Tying run headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11. Sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
All right, hang on.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in once again, Freddie Chance. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nick Ray, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. High hop, and he barehands it. It's in time. Ready once again, Ernesto Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Smokey. Cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And tonight's one-run. A great start to the weekend. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
All right,
line drive, base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Luke Maynard.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball. 5. He gathers the throw. There's one. Not in time. Striding in once again, Ernesto Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2 balls and a strike now. Berry, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the runner's trying for third.
Stand up right here. Stand
Slapped
up. Pick it up.
hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 6-4 ball game. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make
a swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 699 now. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Smokey, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
that pitch right there. He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled off. Berry aboard here at first with nobody out. Two-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Geronimo Gallas. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. New York with a division-leading 60 from 160. Striding into the box, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Sergio Rubio. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in now, Angel Hernandez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hard hit to first. Gaius moving to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So coming to the plate, Will Nixon.
Will Nixon.
Here it comes, 0-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Striding in, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. Out victim last time. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Angel Hernandez. But a single here. Only 1. Runner breaks for third.
All right, hold on, right here.
Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So digging in now, Nick Ray.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Ray.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now for the White Sox, Horatio Raines. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground, out to second. The backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. No hits in 3 tries so far. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bryant moves over. 1 away. Into the box now, Angel Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Angel.
One pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. One. Runner goes for third. Hard hit ball to short. Muser is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Nick Ray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ray.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. So striding in, Geraldo Abreu, and their runners at the corners now.
Geraldo Abreu.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box now, Ron Muser. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago White Sox wrap up the afternoon base. So striding forward now, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem. Now to the plate, Smokey, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Holton stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has. Up next for Chicago, Geronimo Diaz.
The first baseman, Geronimo Diaz.
All to second, this could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. At the plate, Smokey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more is laid off of down and in.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bryant is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Horatio Reigns. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Ray Torres.
Ray Torres.
On the ground up the middle. Smoke's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Luke Maynard. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. It is double play to second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased. Striding in once again, Smokey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ernesto Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here towards second. That's in there, base hit. Here comes the tying run home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. 5-2 the final today. The Pailhose came through and it. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Number 20, Smokey.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. About 7. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, visiting team walked in here and was able to win a low-scoring affair and try and complete the sweep today.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Duncan Norwood. He reached on a single in his first try.
Norwood.
Ball to second, backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Walters. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Stop. To first. It's there, and he's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swanson digging in once again. Smokey, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, a fastball that just misses inside. Sheely is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Smokey, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Walters is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Dustin Walters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed. Right-handed pitching.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Robert Sample earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hard on the ground towards second. Fielded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves. Rain falling here. Next for New York, Smokey having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The count now at 2-1. started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Runners on the move for second. Hard hit at third. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yohan Moncada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Smokey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Garner has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Frank Blue. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 on to first, and they get them both. Settling in now, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that one just missed outside. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Into the box now, Nolan Cortez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Standing in, Zane Garner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Garner
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
number 20.
Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Tampa Bay get their 30th. A great start. Now batting, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag and he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Runner's on his way to third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cortez. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. In now is the Yankees DH. Sergio Rubio, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Heading out towards shallow right. Cortez coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Josh Bennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one. Oh. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the season, Smokey comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Striding in once again, Otto Styles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6. 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Garner ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance. Antonio Guevara. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Smokey. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line drive, base hit to right. Shealy rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3. Digging in once again, Jason Neal. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Cortez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ground ball right side. Smokey. Shallow right. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Manuel Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Next for New York, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Delgado ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is returned. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
The 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here.
There you go. You're
this
here.
Is hit
You're
high
here.
in the air out toward left center. Styles on the move, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Manuel, and their runners at the corners now.
Jorge Manuel.
Two.
Throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content. Now in the box, Smokey will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Neal. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. He's running. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. 1st and 2nd now to start the inning. At the plate, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was aggressive last time. He's on the move again from first. Hitting the air out to straightaway left. Styles giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping into the box, Freddie Chance. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. Smokey over at second. Neal is over at first with 1 away. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And late reactions, and they got him. So coming to the plate, Smokey will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Styles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early afternoon base. Digging in, Smokey. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Guevara shading to his right. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nolan Cortez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 or so. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Smokey 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Now at the plate, Smokey. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Standing in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping in, Freddie Chance. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Freddie Chance.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the... Digging in, Smokey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Up next for the Rays, Donald Benoit. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Benoit.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode. And welcome. Digging in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Popped him up. Gonzalez over to his left, and that retires the side. In now for the O's, Vincent Corona, and the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vincent Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now, attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Standing in, Smokey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Jason Neal.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Stepping up now, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Medeiros in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Joel Benitez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
On the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Tejera on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Baltimore put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Humberto. MLB The Show has bait. So striding forward now, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Popped him up. Gonzalez has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Joel Benitez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Toward second. And there's out number 2. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 2-1 home. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And he'll dive back in. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Shot weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. For the shortstop covering, but it's offline.
Right here on the back.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Striding in once again, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Chance.
Freddie Chance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Geraldo Gonzalez.
Geraldo Gonzalez.
The inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Ready for another chance. Smokey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. 0-1. Runner goes. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Smokey. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. In the dirt here. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hard liner to center field. Benitez is going to have room out there as he puts the... Ready now for Baltimore. Vernon Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vernon Garcia.
Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. We'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Noonan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box now, Rob Tejera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in to second for one. Back to first, a double play. And with that, the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final time. Digging in, Smokey. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. In now for the O's, Emilio Mateo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
We're still in the early stage.
A way to get dirt. He goes to first. He is out. Striding into the box, Derek Ozon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Neal takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. Valenzuela will get there, and he puts it away. Stepping into the box, Joel Benitez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Benitez.
Round to the right side. It's flagged down the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, Smokey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Miller, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw. Fly ball right down the line in left. Valenzuela is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joel Benitez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. To the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vincent Corona. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes. Digging in and looking for more, Peter Valenzuela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping up now, Smokey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Striding in, Jason Neal.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And there he goes towards second. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. Throw goes over to third. Digging in, Sergio Rubio.
Left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
And now the runner's trying for third. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Freddie Shantz.
How about him? The center fielder, Freddie Shantz.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's leading off the inning, Alex Katimer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able any runs as we're moving late. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Vernon Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garcia.
Hard on the ground towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. So stepping in, Peter Valenzuela. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have again hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here. So this thing feels doable.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.